Many of us rely on Walmart's affordable prices to make ends meet. But have you ever wondered what life was like for the founder of the retail empire? Today, David Boo takes you inside Sam Walton's humble home. Sam Walton was born in 1918 in Kingfisher, Oklahoma, during the Great Depression. His difficult childhood shaped him into a resilient, resourceful man with an extraordinary work ethic, qualities that would later define his retail empire. From an early age, Sam showed an entrepreneurial spirit, helping his family by bottling cow's milk and delivering newspapers. Despite working while studying, he became the youngest Eagle Scout in Missouri history. He later attended the University of Missouri, supporting himself through various jobs and graduating with a degree in economics and a hunger for success. Sam Walton entered the retail industry just days after graduating in 1940, starting as a management intern at J.C. Penney. After World War II, he decided to start his own business. In 1945, at the age of 26, Walton borrowed $20,000 from his father-in-law and used $5,000 of his own savings to buy a Ben Franklin grocery store in Newport, Arkansas. He used unconventional pricing strategies, keeping prices lower than the competition, proving that customers would be loyal if they saved money. In 1950, the landlord, impressed by Walton's success, refused to renew his lease and went into business for himself. This was a valuable lesson for Walton. Always own the land on which his business operates. Undaunted, he sought new opportunities in Bentonville, Arkansas, and quickly repeated the strategies that had worked. By 1962, the Walton brothers owned a chain of Ben Franklin stores. Sam didn't want to run just a small chain, however. He saw the future of retail as a relatively new concept: discounting. That same year, in the small town of Rogers, Arkansas, Sam Walton opened the first Walmart. He believed that rural areas could support large discount stores, an idea that competitors thought was misguided. His revolutionary approach was simple: offer customers the lowest prices by focusing on high-volume sales and an efficient supply chain. He also built a revolutionary distribution system that kept Walmart's inventory full and prices low by locating stores near regional warehouses and using an in-house fleet of trucks. Over the next 2 decades, Walmart expanded at a dizzying pace. By the 1980s, Walmart had become the largest retailer in the United States, with stores in nearly every state. By 1985, Walmart had 800 stores and was generating billions of dollars in annual sales, making Sam Walton the richest man in America. Despite his enormous wealth, Sam Walton never flaunted his wealth. He famously drove an old pickup truck and lived in a modest home in Bentonville, Arkansas, reflecting the frugality that had helped him build his empire. He had originally wanted a much smaller, simpler home, but his wife, Helen, convinced him to hire Fay Jones, an architect who had been a student of Frank Lloyd Wright, to design them a large ranch. The house, completed in 1958, cost $100,000, the equivalent of more than $1 million today. Even at that price, Walton was not persuaded to add what he considered extravagant features, such as air conditioning. While Helen wanted natural wood architectural details, Walton insisted on veneer to keep costs down. Inside the house, entering the house through the side door, it is difficult to distinguish between inside and outside, a hallmark of the architect's use of large panels of glass that seamlessly connect the floor to ceiling. As we move deeper, the blending of nature and the built environment becomes more apparent. Beyond the stone wall, we reach the kitchen, the heart of the house. Designed in the then fashionable style, it features beveled linoleum countertops and creative storage solutions. Not only are the cabinets inlaid with architect-designed motifs, but each compartment also has a special function. Opening some of the compartments, we will find service passages and a special hot drinks counter. Opposite the kitchen is a small pantry with a telephone and a modern radio. Continuing around, we come to the laundry room and additional cold storage area. To optimize functionality, some parts of this space are designed as modules, including a foldable trolley that makes putting away clothes less of a chore. To allow enough natural light into the laundry room, Jones designed a series of closely spaced screens that both let in light and hide the mess of housework. Returning from the end of the kitchen, we find the fireplace room with a corner fireplace. But if we go around the wood-paneled wall, we will find a discreetly hidden study. While these two rooms are separated by a wall, they are connected by a vaulted ceiling that opens up both spaces. Back in the fireplace, we look through the kitchen to see a large floor-to-ceiling fireplace as the main focal point. This is the living room, the largest room in the house, with built-in seating and large windows that look out onto the loggia completely unobstructed. In fact, the optical illusion is so clever that it is difficult to distinguish the corner window from the loggia, because instead of frames, two panes of glass have been fitted together perfectly. We still have a few more rooms to see, so let's walk along the loggia and re-enter the house. Inside, we find small details that carry the same motif we saw earlier on the cabinets. The Waltons' bedroom has stone floors, and although they look like paneling, each panel opens onto a closet. Their ensuite bathrooms are romantically mid-century, with built-in seating and sliding glass doors leading to a private terrace. The children's bedrooms are uniquely designed with neatly organized cabinets, hidden behind panels, and strategically placed windows for privacy, without sacrificing natural light. Unfortunately, the house burned down in 1972. Instead of moving to a new home or renting, Sam Walton brought a two-story mobile home back home for his family to live in while their new home was being built. After that time, Walton's business vision continued to evolve. He launched Sam's Club, a chain of members-only warehouse stores, in 1983, and in 1988, Walmart began opening supercenters, large stores that combined groceries with general merchandise. These innovations not only gave Walmart a leg up on its competitors, but also cemented its dominance in the retail industry. Even as his health declined in the early 1990s, Walton remained deeply involved in Walmart's operations. Diagnosed with a form of leukemia, he continued to work from his hospital bed. In March 1992, just weeks before his death, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in recognition of his contributions to American business and retailing. Sam Walton died on April 5, 1992, leaving behind a retail empire that employed hundreds of thousands of people and served millions of customers around the world. Walmart's influence has continued to grow since his death, expanding internationally and becoming a global retail giant. His legacy lives on not only in the stores that span America, but also in the business philosophy he pioneered. One that puts the customer first, values employees, and makes quality products accessible to everyone. What do you think of this house? If you were the richest person in the country, would you live lavishly or modestly? Let Project 360 Official know your thoughts in the comments below.